eyes, all my dreams, footprints vanish as I go. You were never meant to know why breath goes into the air. Old songs freeze before they're there. Lantern eyes and drifting haze. I watch the world from far away. They say my name like it's a curse, a winter hymn hidden in verse, truth and trick in equal flow. What is real beneath the snow? I'm a whisper in the cold, 9 white tails, a heart of gold. If you chase me, you'll lose your way. When the path gets tough, they never stay. Kiss of frost, a fox's vow. You love me then, but fear me now. I fade like breath when north winds blow. I am the secret in the snow. Shrines collapse in ice and time. Your eyes begin to lose their shine. I've worn faces, lived their lies, borrowed warmth and said goodbye. With each lost love I shed my skin. Let the myth begin again. I give mercy, I give blame. Both melt the same inside the flame. Pray you never hear me laugh. It means you've strayed far from your path. Still I'll guide you soft and slow. Kindness cuts the deepest though. I'm a whisper in the cold, 9 white tails, a heart of gold. If you chase me, you'll lose your way. When the path gets tough, they never stay. Kiss of frost, a fox's vow. You love me then, but fear me now. I fade like breath when north winds blow. I am the secret in the snow. Under ice, the river waits. Stillness hides the sharpest fates. Hold my hand, don't ask my name. Names give power, love gives pain. If I linger, spring won't come. So I vanish with the sun. Every promise I bestow melts by morning, soft and slow. I'm a whisper in the cold, not your monster to control. If you loved me, let me go. Some hearts bloom beneath the snow. 9 white tails, a fading glow. My truth drifts where north winds blow. Remember me when you burn your soul. The fox who led you through the cold. If you look out over fields of snow, I am still there.
Oh, I still have Discord muted. Hmm?
Am I muted?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Do
never
you want
mind
me
then.
to mute you?
Nah, it's fine.
But yeah, hi Smash, hi Render. I appreciate the alerts.
Hello?
Mm.
So-
Hello?
Hmm?
You said hello.
Hmm.
I kind of want to work on that customized flower headband that Theory sent me that has like the grayed out one option. And then I'll work on more commissiony stuff. Save image. Um, guess I'll put this in references. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good today. Sorry I didn't get to see you guys this morning. Let's see.
What you gonna do with that?
I'm gonna customize the colors on it, kind of like how I do with the textures.
Hmm.
Oh, damn it! I pressed undo a little bit too many times. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it customized to my colors, but I'm also gonna do a cute thing where I'm gonna add like the colors of my friends and the people around me into some of the flowers.
Cute.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought it'd be cute.
Very cute.
Mm.
Stop cleaning your stuff. I don't like it.
I constantly feel like I need to sneeze, and I hate this.
Oh no.
And I have sneezed a handful of times now.
Hmm.
Most of them I was able to sneeze with my mouth open like I was supposed to, but that last one I was upstairs in the bed and I just instinctively tried to be quiet with it, and I was like, "Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that." But I can feel the blood clot is still there, so I should be fine for now.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Mm.
As long as that thing doesn't move.
Mm. Yeah, I do not need round 2 electric boogaloo of dry socket, thanks.
Hmm. Nope.
Hey Mesa, welcome in. I have an idea for what to do for the doodle for Mesa that he redeemed.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
excited.
I'll type it out to you, so I'll make it a surprise for him.
Mm, no
I'm
talking.
allowed to talk. I just don't want to talk too much.
Hmm. Next.
Hey, Lena. Welcome in.
Oh, that is cute.
Mm.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. This is literally like the worst timing for my body to get woken up with a stuffy nose with dealing with this.
Mm.
But you know, it was wild because while I was laying back in the dentist chair, I could breathe just fine. But when I sat up and like was like leaving to go back home and sitting up straight in my car, my nose immediately went back to being stuffed up, and I was like,
Oh no.
"This is rude." It almost felt like it got swollen closed, like to the point where I couldn't breathe through either nostril.
Oh,
I have an idea for something. I'm
that's not
pondering it
fun.
still, and I'll send you a DM and want to figure it out in my head. Also, I want. Oh, Nolina, no problem. You can send me whatever ideas you got. I got you. And yeah, I'm happy it's out too. As much pain as I'm sure it's going to be in more tomorrow and potentially the day after that, because it's like supposed to take 48 to 72 hours, so 2 to 3 days before the swelling is at peak swelling. Um, Even though that's the thing, it was still the release of pressure that I felt when he took it out was very satisfying. As to why there was that much pressure that I could feel being released when it was taken out, I don't know. Probably wasn't a good thing. That's also why we got the tooth out.
Yep.
Mm. Also, how's the music level for everybody? Is it loud enough or is it on the quiet side?
I think it sounds good.
Of course, I asked that at the end of a song where it's getting quieter.
Mm.
My bad. Ugh. It's perfect. Is that what that means? Perfect. Nice.
This sounds like a dessert.
It does sound like a dessert.
Mm.
like a diamond into my heart. Nothing off the ground. Died and found me under my arm. I'm floating through the free fall. I'm floating and I can't stop. Lose myself in the night, my name. When you're in a free fall. It's kind of funny when she was reading off the list of like do's and don'ts for the after procedure things. One of them was the last one is like, do not engage in any kind of exercise that raises your heart rate. Walking is fine, but no
Oh.
resistant exercise for the first 72 hours after the procedure. And I'm like, I have tachycardia. That's gonna be hard, but sure. I'm also not supposed to lift anything over 20 pounds for 3 days. My kid is 50.
Well
So
then.
I'm gonna try not to lift him as much as I can. Thankfully, he's at an age where I don't have to carry him around a whole lot, but ugh.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, these restrictions are gonna be fun.
Hmm. I can imagine.
Mm. What? Where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss, something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Something just like this. Excuse me. Where do you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Ooh, I want something just like this. Ooh, whoa, okay, no. Why? That looks like an avocado. I had to run to the bathroom when I've been watching a show that's in French, so it just kind of came naturally to say it in French, and then I realized what I did. But you caught on before I could correct myself. That's fair. I don't mind. It's more so like if people who I don't know come in and start typing in something that's not English, and it's not something that I could possibly. My nose is leaking again. Gross. Um. Uh. If it's something that I have no idea what it is, and they're trying to like be ickies about it, then that's one thing. But I know you and I trust you. Okay. Sorry about that. I muted so I could blow my nose because.
Oh, what the fuck happened to my phone?
So you're what?
Uh,
What happened?
I can't take a picture of it to show you, but basically the screen protector got fucked.
On your phone?
Hmm.
That's not good.
It's
How? You
fine.
dropped it?
Nope.
The, then what happened?
Like I said, I wish I could take a picture of it, but I can't.
Hmm. What if you take a picture of it with the iPhone? Is that connected
The
to
iPhone
anything?
doesn't have a battery. I don't know what it is, to be honest.
You don't know where it went?
No.
You could
No,
turn your camera on and hold it up to the camera and then take a screenshot.
uh,
My mom knows the
honestly, too
phrase
much
je ne sais
work.
pas and qu'est-ce que c'est from me saying them without thinking all the time. That's fair. Also, what love? Sorry.
Uh, I don't know what I was saying.
Were you saying something like, was it too much work? Or
Probably yes.
like, I don't want to do that.
Hmm,
That requires effort. I don't want to do that.
correct. Pati mata chocolate. Para.
um, never been so alive. Alive. So alive. Never been so alive. Alive. So alive. Never been. Yeah. I'm doing a thing where it's like the colors of my the people that I'm close to and the people that I'm around a lot, like my friends. So this is a flower that's supposed to be curious colors. Nope, nope, too much.
So,
Oh, no, that's too dark. First time I'd have been nice to you. And nothing's alright. Never the days ago. Never the take it now. I wanna live right now. I wanna sing till my lungs give out. Oh, this is what it means to be alive. I wish that I would just slow down. So I'm giving up the life right now. Oh, this is what it means to be alive. I wanna live. I wanna live right now. I wanna live till my lungs. I think that would be awesome if you can. And I would be so excited to see what you come up with. Oh, my nose. I want to do stuff and you make it look easy, but I want to try things. That's fair. No, you're absolutely valid. I would love to see what you come up with. Yeah. Yeah, you had me look through the channels in your server for it, I believe. And I was very impressed. What it means to be alive. I wish time would just slow down, so I can get enough of life. I know this. What it means to be alive. Means to be alive. Hmm. Yeah, silly. Mm. Mm. Nothing to do. Never know to drown.
Oh,
Free. You have to just when you're alone with me. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. Mm. And I just found did you. You don't have to run, but it is undo. You say you touch and you can set me free. You don't have to run when you're alone with me. Feel it coming, feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, I feel it coming, babe. feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. When what it did you, you don't have to run. Nothing can do. Have to run, so you're alone with me. I feel it coming. 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 I will say though, like the corner of my mouth feels like mildly torn and or probably bruised from how much pressure they had to put on the side of my mouth, like on my lips, because my mouth is so small. I felt so bad. Yeah, he was like, "Don't let anybody tell you that you've got a big mouth because you don't. Your mouth is small." And I was just like, "I know, my bad. You're not the first dentist to complain about that. I'm sorry." So none of this for you, huh? What did you send me? What is this? Oh my lord. That thing is massive. What the hell? Yeah, no. No, not for me. Uh. There's a belly bolt in Kiri's thing.
There's a what
A belly bolt.
the fuck is that?
Bellibolt.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck is that.
I'm assuming it's a type of Pokemon.
I mean, oh, you no.
Timer ball. What's a timer ball?
The longer you spend on a, what you call it? That's a turn. Timer ball. It's the longer the combat or the whatever. In this case, the longer you wait for the Pokemon to catch the Pokemon, the better chance you have to catch it.
Gotcha. So if you wait till like the last minute to throw it, then you have a good chance of catching it? Or
Yeah.
gotcha.
I don't remember the exact math, but yes.
Fair enough. And I took too long, and now she's gone. You never knew right from wrong. I'll be right back in your arms. Yeah, timer ball you throw at the end of the countdown right before it just skips. Okay. That makes sense. I'm trying to think of like what colors I would use for Renzi and for the owl. Like the owl I can grab stuff from kind of like I probably just like gray with like red for, gray with the red hoodie, whatever. But I don't know what to do for Renzi other than just black. Talk too long. Now she's gone. If you only knew right from wrong, would you right back in my arms? I got you. I got you. Hi, Skylar. Welcome in. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into this model. I'm actually working on, so right now I'm wearing a flower crown on my model, but this one is like a grayscaled one that you can kind of edit and put your own colors into. So I'm doing a crown with the colors of my friends and people closest to me. And, just people from my community if I run out of colors because I don't have that many people to put on you. No, I didn't draw this one. I have drawn other things though. So after I'm done with this, I will be working on a commission for our friend Alistair. And that will be this piece that I'll be working on. But I did draw the little chibi on my screen as well, the one right here. Mwah. I missed wrong spot. Mwah. I forgot I'm mirrored. Yeah, this is my husband Via. He is here. He's just not talking much right now, which is okay. How about he is a scarecrow wizard? But yeah, I'm working on this first though. Still not sure what other colors to put down for Renzi, so I'm just gonna leave a random black flower. It's fine. What should I do for Sai? Okay, $1 million question. Do you like anime? If so, which ones are your favorites? Yes, I like anime. As for which ones are my favorites, that might be a little hard for me to answer because there's a ton that I have watched. But some good comfort ones that I grew up with, like first were introduced to. I like Sword Art Online, Inuyasha. Wow, okay, you've got a lot. Mine are follows. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty's an anime? Hamtaro, Kirby, Sailor Moon, Powerpuff Girls Z, that's a good one. Magical, Doremi, Sonic X, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, Doraemon, My Hero Academia, yes, I love that one. Death Note, that was a good one. Attack on Titan. I've watched the first season of it. I can't get myself to go back and watch the next ones. I don't know why. I will eventually. Let's see, Hanako, Inuyasha, yes, absolutely. Devil is a part-timer, that's a good one. Free is a good one. Kuroko no Basket. I'm not sure. Is that Fruits Basket? Haikyuu. I've heard of that one, haven't watched that one myself. Yokai Watch. I've heard of that one, haven't watched it myself. Jujutsu Kaisen is a good one. Yuri on Ice. Yes, I've watched that one way too many times. Skate the Infinity. I've not watched that one. Bleach. I've heard of it. I can't bring myself to watch that one either. I've tried. Demon Slayer. Yes, their animations are amazing and gorgeous. Fairy Tale. Yes, that was another one of my first ones that I was into. Blue Exorcist, yes. Disney's Twisted Wonderland? I don't know that one. But yeah, those are a lot of good ones. I also watch let me pull up my Crunchyroll actually. So that I can remember these properly and not mess them up. Let's go do bookmarked, watch list. Okay, so Free Run is one that I've been enjoying recently. Fire Force is another one, as well as Soul Eater, which was before that one. Lord of Mysteries was a really good one. I've been enjoying Overlord watching it with Via. I need to make more time to watch it more with him because we just are. I think we got to the last episode of season 2 before we left off.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits was a really cute one. I think I must have read the manga for that one at some point because I remember the storyline for it when I was watching through it, and I was like, I know how this ends. What do you get when you push a female mathematician into a swamp algebra? Hi, Alex. Welcome in. Secrets of the Silent Witch was a good one. The Water Magician I enjoyed. Let's see. Reincarnated as a 7th prince so I can take my time mastering magic or studying magic. I can't remember. It's not showing me the rest of the title. Or, sorry. So I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Dr. Stone holds a nice place in my heart. Solo leveling, absolutely. That's one of my top ones. That's got to be one of my top favorites. Because I was reading the manhwa for that before it came out, like while it was still coming out, chapter for chapter. And then when they announced that they were doing it into an anime, I was so hyped. I was so hyped, and I love how they handled it. Let's see. I feel like I've watched this before, but need to go back and watch it again to remember it. The Asterisk War. Snow White with the red hair made me cry like a baby. Not surprising. Suzume is a movie, which was really nice. Let's see. The Apothecary Diaries was a good one. The Unaware Atelier Meister is a 12 episode one that I'm hoping they continue. Let's see. There's one that I'm thinking of that I'm trying to find. Oh, if you like Demon Slayer, you might like Zenshu. It's got some really nice, like very beautiful animations as well. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, there's also Tokyo Ghoul. Um, Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime is another great one. Oh, there it is. The Misfit of Demon King Academy was a really good one. One of the other first ones that I've watched when I was younger was Kaze no Stigma. Yona of the Dawn. I think I've heard that they're actually coming out with a second season of that one, and I'm excited. Unless I dreamt that. There's a very good chance I dreamt that. But I'm gonna hope that they're coming out with a second season. I also enjoyed The Irregular at Magic High School. Darling in the Fran. Your Lie in April was a great one. It's a slice of life one. Made me cry like a baby.
I refuse to watch it.
But the music is so good.
That's fine. I refuse to watch it.
Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, and just normal. Kill La Kill was a good one. Horimiya was cute. I think I dropped off a bit in like second season though. I watched the first season straight, and I never went back for the second season. There are some of these in here where it says like, "Oh, watch again," and I'm like, I don't remember watching all of this, but okay. Oh, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale was a really cute one. I really hope they come out with a season 3 of that one. Oh, a classic Oron High School Host Club. I enjoyed Guilty Crown, though I can't watch it anymore for reasons not relating to the anime at all. Oh, The Ancient Magus's Bride. That one was a really neat one too. As well as Ascendance of a Bookworm. There's Goblin Slayer. And So I'm a Spider, so what? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Let's see. And yeah, that's a good amount of what I enjoy and what I have watched. There are some smaller ones like riddled throughout that I didn't pick up or like mention, but they're not important. They're more like the niche ones, like one that's currently being aired. My history. I've been watching Tamon's B-side. It's kind of silly, but it's cute. But yeah, so there's a lot of different animes that I've watched and enjoyed. One in the heart of flame. You can be a champion. You can be a champion. You can be a champion. Be a champion. Champion. You can be a champion. Champion. So hopefully I sufficiently answered your question. Also, I don't know if I already addressed this or not, but thank you for the follow, Alex. I hope you enjoy your time here. And you can always hit me with dad jokes or different puns any day. I love them. Keep them coming at me. Also, I apologize in advance. I am a little sick right now, so my voice isn't. I know I sound like stuffy and blech, and I also just had a tooth pulled today, so I'm not feeling at my highest right now, but I'm here. Eh. Oh, you know what? I think I have a better idea for this. This harmony. But it's harmony. But it's harmony. But it's harmony. Meet upstairs. Everywhere.
Oh, my leg.
Never come along. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Hi, Skelly.
Stinky.
How you feeling? Is your throat getting any better? Meds are doing me dirt. Oh no. What? They're not helping at all? Or they're just giving you bad side effects? I'll never sing alone. On my own. On my own. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Oh, they're working. Yes, and oh no. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully, it goes away quickly. I know I'm getting tummy side effects from the antibiotics that I'm on, but I've only got one more that I have to take, and my tooth is gone, so I shouldn't have to take them anymore. As long as it heals fine. Because oof, if it doesn't. Get to my throne, get to my throne. This one's gonna be for Skelly. What color are Archimedes' eyes? Oh, they're like a bluish. Okay. All right, that will be for Archimedes. Hi, Stone. Welcome in. Is that called? Is that the Mimikyu? Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Okay. It's very cute Mimikyu emote. Yee. Trying to rebrand? Oh? Okay. Still spooky, but more fun spooky? That's fair.
I'm taking a bit.
Okay. Hey, TJ. Welcome in. Noted that as noon. care what people think. Blurry face and I care what you think. I'm doing okay. I woke up with a stuffy nose, so on top of the tooth extraction, I've been dealing with that, which is normally would not be the worst thing, except I'm not supposed to blow my nose or sneeze with my mouth closed for the next 3 days because of the tooth extraction. And I'm like, that's gonna be interesting. But I'm here, and the tooth is gone, so that's plus. Ah, hi Renzi. Thank you for the 4-month sub. I appreciate the support, even if you're being stinky. So right now it's manageable. It's not super rough. Um, I did just realize I'm due to take more Tylenol though. But the peak amount of swelling is supposed to be anywhere between 48 to 72 hours after the extraction, so 2 to 3 days afterward. So we'll see how I'm doing later in the week. It shouldn't be too bad though. The good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Give each other different names. We fly with rocket ship and then we fly far away. Sitting laughing at her face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." Yeah. Used to play pretend with each other's different name. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Got a face, sitting laughing off her face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." You fell asleep, so you're only just now awake. That's all right. I'm glad that you were able to get sleep. Used to sleep, but now it's just out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. I did this backwards. Now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, honey. Used to play pretend, wake up, need the money. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. Then we build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Out of face, laughing out of face, saying, "Wake up, you need to make money." Yeah. Wanted to hide from the world. Oh, I'm sorry, TJ. I know I read your vent earlier, and obviously I replied to it, but I'm happy that you're here, and I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself for standing up to the bully, because that's some whack shit, and you don't deserve all of this. You're very welcome, TJ. Always happy to have you here. Bye bye. Okay. You've been having fun with Crystal? Nice. I'm glad that you're having fun with it. That's the game that you showed me in the server, right? Nice. I'm glad you're having fun with it. Yeah. Which sounds insane, but I mean, you said it also had elements of like BioShock in it, so that makes sense. That's not bad. Oh, my nose. It could easily qualify for a 40 price tag, and like the game is gorgeous. Like it's using Unreal Engine 5. Nice. I wonder why it's only 18 then. That does seem really low. Guessing because it's the devs for. That's fair. But still. Oh. Okay. Uh, 7 years old, and mama told me that make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. 7 years old. I'm a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limit, we were burning quicker. By 11, smoking urban, seeking burning liquor. The rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old. The story is also quite interesting. You play as a soldier for a religious order that serves the sun, and you go to Hispania, fictional Spain, to stop a massacre event that has happened and lock away the god of the sea. Damn. Imagine locking away Poseidon. But damn, it sounds exciting. once I was 7 years old. Now I see my soul. I don't believe in failure. The pitchfork god. Pretty much, yeah. See you later. Once I was 20 years old. I never got told I was fine. Hi, Minnie. Welcome in. How you feeling, hun? Soon to be 30 years old. Songs have been sold. I've seen out everything without been roaming. 30 years old. Life until your turn for me. I can tell them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are. Oh, hey. Speaking of, Benny, I just got a notification that the ramen was delivered. Daddy at 61. Still sick, getting ready for work because I can't afford any more time off, so I'm on pills and a lot of cough. I feel that. I hope it goes easy for you today. Hopefully the cough drops and the sick pills will help. Eh. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Well, I think the world is cold. Well, I'm not children you can warn me. Years old. Yeah. It literally, as I said it, it had just popped up on my phone. I can check to see if it's got a picture of like where. Oh no. So it says package was left in a parcel locker, which I thought I updated on the thing, but that might have been the one that wouldn't let me update. So hopefully that's not too troublesome to get to. Uh, I I don't know how big the lockers are. I don't know how big the package was. So hopefully. Lit up the world as I fell asleep. As they chill the open air, leave teardrops everywhere. I just stand there. I like to make myself believe. The lockers aren't that big, but still, lol. I mean, I'm glad Night Dive redid the cutscenes for Blood because they used to look terrible, but now they look great. That's where the image of him standing in front of the fire comes from. Nice, nice. Ugh. I hate being sick. Ugh. No. I do not agree with that, Ghost. Sorry. I'm also not AI or an AI user. I like to make myself believe that magic earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. Everything is never as it seems. I fall asleep. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here. I mean, especially not in the context of art. It is my opinion that AI can be used as a tool and a tool only, not to be replaced as your own not as to like replace your own work and to claim as your own work. And even then, only in certain certain contexts. I have dyslexia and ADHD, so I use it for note taking for school. Nothing else, though. I do think AI can be used well for a tool, but people overuse it and destroy their own cognitive. That right there. AI is fine for like note taking and stuff, and for helping like with coding and such. If you want to find like, you need to like be like, hey, it gave me this error. Can you help me figure it out? Like what point, like where do I need to point towards to find the error for this? But when people start using generative AI for like art pieces and then trying to claim them as their own pieces of hard work, that's when I draw the issue. Especially if they're gifted to me. Claiming that it was not AI when it's very clearly AI. It's a huge insult. AI has its uses. If only idiots didn't think scraping the internet without compensating the people who made their data was a good. Yeah, exactly. But I kind of figured that the context here was AI art, since that's a first time chatter and I'm doing art. So we don't do AI art here. Mm. Yeah, Minnie's here. I don't know, just being a first time chatter coming in here and the first thing you say is saying that AI is cool, that comes off as very trolly to me. Honestly, I find yeah, exactly. Like if you want to use AI to help you figure out like ideas and like references, like to like try to like brainstorm a concept before drawing it yourself, that's one thing. Or like if somebody does not have the artistic ability and is trying to show visually what a character is supposed to look like, and they use a couple of different variations as an example of like, here, this is kind of what I'm looking for. It's not anybody's direct work. I'm not claiming it as my own work. I'm just trying to find that this is what I can provide. I will work with that. However, if somebody wants me to work on a piece that is directly AI generated and like edit it based off of it being AI generated, I refuse. I will not. Because like I do recognize that AI can be used as a tool for creative media for stuff like that. Even with like music making, like Brock makes music, and I'm pretty sure he uses an AI voice, but that's using it as a tool, as an instrument, rather than just claiming it's all completely him. Excuse me. Nah, you're fine, TJ. So if, for instance, someone used AI to pass express an idea for someone to create real art from, yeah, yeah, and I've had that before, and I can work off of that as long as it's explicitly stated, like this is not original art. This is like, as long as the disclaimer is made that the reference images are AI generated. Also, you and the Nummy are perfect for one another. You like knives. She likes arson. I also like knives. They're fun. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. Shiny Mimikyu just watching everything burn. Fair. Okay. Skuntank in Curie's chat. Hi, TJ. What's up? Oh, you know what? And glasses. Hmm. I don't know about all that, but hey, me. Okay. Don't have any alternative colors at the moment, so I'm just gonna go based off of his colors. That's a lot of mimickies. Let's do this. All right. I'm gonna save. We're gonna do save as clip studio format. Go over here. Gonna put this in items. And then we go in here. There we go. Oh, that's big. Let me make it smaller. Me. Now, if I do unlock this one. Oh, move it. Trying to get this to pin to the layer that I had it on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, lock that. that. And then if you guys want, I could actually make this into a toggle for a redeem. I can make this into an item scene. Item scenes for hotkeys. Flower crown. Hotkey action. Toggle item scene. Item scene being twin flower crown. Active for here. I'm gonna do this, and then I need to come over to here. Go to creator dashboard. Viewer rewards, power up and channel points. Together with you. I dropped my pen. No. I have to pick this up off camera. Okay. Okay. I'll make it the same amount as the glasses since it's a simple one. At the same time, we're not together, it feels like. Okay, where? Crown. Okay. Stop after 300 seconds. Fade for 0.1 second. Test. All right. So now, if somebody redeems it, it should pop up onto my head. Together. Ta-da! Okay. All right. Before I get started on this, I'm going to go get a cup of tea and some more Tylenol, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. But also, 1 second, I need to steal my tracking.
Welcome back.
Hmm. It's probably too hot to drink yet. Water. Yum. All right, where to begin on this? I suppose we can start with the face. Okay. I'm gonna try something different with my shading style this time.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to shade in like a grayscale. And then
Okay.
um and then colorize the shading afterward.
Hmm.
That way I can kind of see it better. But we'll see.
Fair.
Okay. Um, I'm feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. Feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. High, feeling drunk and high, so high, so high. Oh, that's a little too dark.
Hi, Isaiah! Thank you for the raid. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, my nose burns. Why does it burn? But hi, Brandon. I
I'll take a drink of my tea. I just made tea. I need to take the tea bag out though. Put it in my little trash bag over here.
But it was funny. I felt like I was gonna sneeze, and the next thing I know, I was getting the rain sound, and I was like, "Am I gonna sneeze?" As the first thing they rain into. But hi, welcome in. How'd your stream go? Also, if you need a raid and run, absolutely go take care of yourself first. You come first. You're first priority. And that goes for anybody else who raided in with him. If you've been with him all stream and it's been a long stream, take care of yourselves first. I'll be here. Really sucks that you have nose problems right as you're not allowed to. I know! It's dumb! Stream was great. Just wrapping up the show before I get some after stream care. That's fair. Hi, Lead Nami. I just stretched.
I'll do it again though, cause
But
stretchies.
like it. Ugh.
I hate it.
But yeah, I was getting ready to like look away from my tablet screen and everything, and away from the microphone, just to freaking sneeze. Cause bleh. I just made that. Like earlier, like not that long ago. I just made that redeemed for the flower crown. I see you found the glasses.
Papa.
For those of you who might not know who I am Lumiki La-Lune, otherwise known as Lumi. I am a Snow Kitsune VTuber who does a variety of different things, including gaming and art. I am sick today, as well as recovering from getting my tooth extracted today. So I am a bit more low energy than I am usually. But I'm still here. Now you dodge. Alright. Have a good night, Nami. Hope you get some good eeps. Thanks for all the redeems. Excuse me. Heckle. Because how dare I drink something and my body not retaliate about it immediately. Curses to the hydrate. I just hydrated as the raid came in. But you know what? For you, I will take another sip of my tea because I actually really want my tea. It's a really nummy tea.
How about
Count this as payment for that hydrate. Valid. That's a fair enough payment. I'll take it. I need to stop doing that. Ugh. Okay. No one where you're going. I don't know if I like that. Um, Almost every single person I've followed. Oh no. Well, Vivi shouldn't be. Vivi should be playing Spiral, right? Or not Spiral, Slay the Spire. Honestly, I've seen that one being played a lot more on my people that I follow list than the Pokemon one. Yeah, but still Pokopia. Fair. Yeah, I knew she was playing Slay the Spire earlier. I just didn't know if she was still, but it looks like she is. I played too. It's so much fun. Fair. Oh, she's on Be Right Back right now. Okay, I see. Ugh.
Okay, band's wrapped up. I really like the new Bring Me the Horizon song we made today. Must have played it 3 times this performance. Nice. I'm sad I missed it. I'll have to tune in and listen next time you play it. You gotta let me know. It was wonderful life. Ooh. Nice. I'm gonna take another drink of my tea while it's still hot. That's so yummy. It's like a vanilla apple tea, and it's very yummy. Da, 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 da. 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 Listen to the sound. I want to do. The sound. Let's see. Oh, wait, is this a. No, I don't want to sign in. What? Kazakh? Why are you fighting TJ? TJ didn't do nothing. Wild. But also hi. Why are you trying to eat TJ? He's not food. Sorry, I'm looking for a potential texture brush or just texture. Close this. Open file.
if TJ yummy, then why not? Consent. Extract. Kaz. Bad. Bad. Can I open this in here? No. Open with. Do I have GIMP? Apparently I do. Okay. Interesting. Close. How about? Load. Open. Okay. File. Can I save as? Select file type. Can I not? Can I export? Export as? What? Oh wait, okay. Not as a GIF. PNG there. Export. Export. I don't know, TJ. Kaz is apparently in a biting mood. Oh. Is it in my downloads now? Yes. Put this in here. Okay, I want this. We're going to copy. No, that's not what I want. Kind of. Ow. Ow. I hate forcing my
You
mouth
okay?
open for that. I think tomorrow, thank you. I think tomorrow I'm going to tell the guy to never talk to me. I won't talk to him or acknowledge him. He showed me he holds no respect for me. So yeah, I think I'll also tell the girl's sister to pass on a message. Tell her I'm sorry if I made her feel that way and that it was never my intention. Unfortunately, the world is not simple, TJ, but I think that's a fair way of going about it. I hope it goes well for you. Oh, on a side note, you're perfecting a homemade donut recipe? Ooh, that sounds nummy. And thank you. That's not what I want. No. Oh, that's a thing. Okay, cool. Huh, cool. And people wonder why I hide from the world. No, that's valid. The world is full of people who suck, and not in the good way.
Hey.
I'm just saying. Oh yeah, the inside of my lip definitely got abused. I like the inside corner of it from the fucking tool that they use that they can like pull my cheek over, and then you know
Yeah.
like him using my cheek and my lips as like a resting spot for his hand, and I'm like, this is gonna bruise, and I know it.
Hmm.
Not calibrate, not color dodge. Really hope that was just a stupid thing he said and that she actually doesn't feel like that. I hope that's the case. I sincerely hope that that's the case. And like I said, I'm really, really hoping that it was just a thing of where she was just saying yeah just to get him to shut up and not have to like argue with him about it. But another random tangent, Reaper and Tree tied the knot today. So I gave them VIP for wedding gift. Nice. Congratulations to
Nice.
them. It's very sweet of you though to give him VIP as a wedding gift. DJ looks like he's collecting emotes. Okay. Ugh. I hate that I can hear myself sounding sick. It's in
Oh
my
no.
ears. Ugh. What? Oh, wait, what? Also, I think I waited too long to take the Tylenol. I could feel it not kicked in yet.
Oh no.
I should have taken it sooner.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to be consciously aware of like the sutures that he put in.
Yeah.
Because apparently the tissue had kind of grown over into the tooth, where the hole had been for so long. So that she was like, "Oh, I'm moving in." And he's like, "I need that to move," which is valid. He also said something about like afterward he like pushed my bone back together to close the gap, and I was like, "Huh?"
Oh.
Apparently, the bone is malleable.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I didn't know this. I thought bones were supposed to be like hard. Like, what the fuck do you mean push it back together and close the hole? But he also said that I had like really dense bone in that area, so I don't know. What the hell? Malware bites, I don't care. Go away. I just do that. Hey, brother. It's been a hot minute since I've heard this one. Discover. Hey, sister. Know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, if the sky is falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Hey, brother, have you to believe in one another? Hey, sister, have you to believe in what I wonder? Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. And if I fall from home, oh brother, I'll hear you call. And if I lose it all, sister, I will tip you out. Oh, sky comes falling down for you. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Ugh. Oh, ugh. My jaw is also very sore from being popped open so long.
Mm.
Isn't this world to rediscover? Hey, sister, know that still believe in all the wonder. Oh, but the sky comes falling down for you. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. But if I'm far from home, oh brother, I will hear you call. But if I lose it all, I will help you out. Oh, I comes falling down for you. Something in this world I wouldn't do. Don't do that.
Hey, Mr. Who. La, la, la,
Oh, look! A dandelion! Must be the last
one
one this season.
Huh? 5 stream streak, let's go! Thank you for the support. Glasses. What did you say, love?
A Vulpix burned my lapras.
Oh, how rude. Asahi, thank you for the fluffy hoodie. I did a little bit of coloring in of my outfit. Oh, did we not add? Did you? I guess that never got added.
The what?
Quote.
Oh, yeah, no.
Why not? I don't even remember what was trying to be quoted last time, honestly.
Me neither.
I know it was something where I was trying to say 2 words and I had like messed them up and like flip-flopped the words around again, but I don't remember which one it was. I want to say something had to do with the letter C.
Huh?
I feel like it had to do with something with the word starting with the letter C, but I don't know.
I do.
Oh, you do? You remember what it was?
I can't believe you did this. This is all your fault.
I can't believe your tits
Yeah,
are one
I did.
polygon.
I did get the twin tail model. And I love her. Like, oh my goodness, she's so expressive, and I love her. I'm able to do so many expressions. It's so fun. It is. It's very pretty. It's so fun to play with too. And there's so many different custom like options I can. It is. So there is a lot less that it has to load, and because of that, the clothing options, there's no color sliders that I could find. So you would either have to do them in the art mesh option, or go into the texture files like I was doing a little bit and adding the textures in. Also, I'm sorry if I sound like crap. I have a stuffy nose because I'm a little bit sick and I just got my tooth pulled this morning, so I'm a little under the weather. Like it. But yeah. I'm gonna redo the textures on this blanket, I feel, at some point. If I remember to. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad because Kiri also got this model. And I did her hair textures for her, but everything else and her skin textures, but everything else is just the art meshes. but they've got some really cute like I love it for the expressions. Plus, it does have yeah. So it's very expressive, but it also has the option to toggle on like just having the head or just having the head and neck. So if you wanted to, it can very easily go onto a different body. I haven't played with that yet because I enjoy the animations on this one, and I feel like it fits my face pretty well. Like how expressive I am IRL, it actually translates very well into the model. Um, which I didn't fully feel with the other models that I have. Not that I don't love them in their own ways. I do. Um, but this one's really fun. I like this one. This is my favorite one so far. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save up to get it and then save up and pay. Fair. I am willing to if you want to. If you want me to. But yee. It's very, very customizable. Like, if I do no, not that. I need the other settings. Where is it? All right, 1 second. Pause on the redeems. If I turn off my like my customizations on this, it looks very different. Other than, you know, like the textures that I have done, and I did a little bit of art mesh on the eye because it doesn't have heterochromia in yet, but I think that's one of the things they might be looking at, as well as adding a controller. Um, but yeah, like this is like the default. If the blanket, when was the hoodie redeemed? A while ago. Okay, so the blanket still has it a while. I don't want to move this too far. So like, yeah, so this is the default. It's you know, it's cute. It's baby doll. But if I turn my customizations back on, it's very different. And you can make like the hips wider. You can make the arms wider. You can change the positioning on the feet. You can make the waist smaller or wider, as like with the hips, like or separately from the hips. You can change the face size to make it look a little bit more mature. System. I don't even use the controller on the Prism model anymore because it's on each body and I can't get it to untoggle the buttons like I could on the 1.0. I was able to get mine to toggle for, well, I had it connected to the actual controller buttons. I don't know about for if you were having it translate to keyboard and mouse or though. But I was able to mess with the parameters if I loaded the bodies in as a live 2D model first and then set the parameters and then reloaded it as an item. Ugh, I'm tired of this. It's only been day 2 and I'm tired of this.
Oh no.
But yeah. Keyboard, it was able to set the toggle to only do if you held down the button, but it's not that way on the new versions. Weird. That's, I don't know then. That's a little disappointing though. I'm sorry. But yeah. I don't think the ears on this one go down as far as I might like them to when I'm like kind of putting my eyebrows up and down, but they are still pretty reactive for the model itself. I like all of the jiggle textures, the physics on everything are very nice. Oh, I made myself dizzy doing that. Don't do that anymore. Okay. But yeah, I enjoy it. I'm also a gremlin though, so being able to make the faces that I make is very nice. I'll probably end up getting it. Fair enough. Kiri and I were making a joke. I'm like, we're just collecting all of them. They're Pokemon, like they're Pokemon. Collect all the models. Okay, I'm ready to make everyone's orders raw. Oh, are you trying to get sent home? Chaos. Oh no, my headache returned very oh no. Ugh. The prism model was good in the beginning, but it's just a lot now. It gets like, yeah, exactly. That's why I started that's why I started going away from it and went to the Liz Meta initially. And then I saw this one and I was like, I should have gone for this one and not the Liz Meta. I was hesitant on this one at first because I didn't know how good it was yet. And it was just coming out when I had spotted it. My PC is pretty beefy, but not the beefiest it could be. Same. Like mine can handle a lot more than what normal PCs can, but it's not the top rig out there. I know that for sure. Ooh, that's neat. Hi, Axel. I did add some color to my outfit, yes. I didn't get all of it done yet because I haven't had a lot of time to do textures. But like, so I haven't touched the boots. But and I need to find um, the back tassels of the bow. But eventually I'll get there. I meant to say my headache returned. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Mene. But yeah. I didn't know if I was gonna like the design that I put uh I didn't know if I was gonna like the design that I put on like the waistband part of it. But because it's one of the brushes that I got, it's a bunch of like ice textures and snow textures. But I think I like it. I liked this one. Oh, I gotta find whatever undercolor that one is too. But yeah. I'm assuming you can just color the outfits from the textures, so don't have to try and do it in there. Yes. Yeah, that's how I was doing mine. Kiri did hers through the art mesh because it's a lot easier and you don't have to open up the texture files. I am more high maintenance than that, and I want to customize my colors directly. Hi, Bones. Thank you. It's one of the new ones that I got. Kiri's got the same model, and I believe, yeah, she's using the same model right now, but with her customizations. Oh, so sorry, I'm sick and tooth gone, so bleh. Kiri gave me an eyeful. I know, I saw. She was showing off the swimsuit version. Yeah, it's a lot easier to get the shading in some parts via textures and art. Yes, absolutely. As long as you know where in the textures the pieces are. But I think there's only like 12 texture files for this one versus the 30 something that's in the Prism, at least. Even just the beginning model. Why is it autocorrecting head is to headache returned? Meant to say my head is very foggy. Okay, I know what you mean now, Minnie. My bad. I like my outfits to have some shading like you have on your sleeves and skirt. Actually, that's just the base texture layer over. So like without my texture edits, it's just white with like the grayer shading. All I did was do linear burn over top of it and it added it. Like I can yeah. You might be able to achieve the same thing with the art mesh once it loads. Um I just haven't added anything like specific. I've been trying to brainstorm on like how I can make the outfits more customized, but I'm really bad at outfit designs. So it's just flat colors, honestly. Hi Alistair. Welcome in. How you feeling? Me enjoy shape. The shape of the avatar or the shape of Kiri? Ugh. I want to pull my nose off. How close could I get to the outfit you drew on my chibi with this model? Trying to remember. Hypothetically, it should be possible. I don't know about the sleeves. But I think I don't know about the hair either, actually. But for the outfit, it should be able to with like texture edits. You just want to be a burrito in bed. Felt. I wish you could be a burrito in bed, Mene. I hope you feel better soon, hun. Okay, right. Gotta tell you about my day. I was off, had a doctor's appointment, and got a tetanus shot. Ugh. Then I made some chicken and gnocchi, brought it to work for my coworkers to try. Then I went to get my car serviced. Okay. Tired and a bit sore, but other than that, I'm okay. How's the tooth? Or I guess their lack of, or lack thereof. It's okay for now. I definitely started feeling it, kicking in with the pain, when I didn't take my last Tylenol dose soon enough. So I expect it's gonna hurt tomorrow. And the swelling is not supposed to get to the worst about peak of it until like 48 to 72 hours after the extraction. But it took an hour to get that sucker out of there because it was being a pain in the ass. Apparently I have atypical anatomy. My roots are extra deep compared to like what they're supposed to be. So it was going up into my nasal and into like my sinus passage a little bit. Thankfully, we didn't breach the sinus passage, but it was very close to it. And then my roots were. He said that they were like twisted and curved. And instead of being like the 3 root pieces being separated, they were all connected and like fused all the way down. I felt so bad. He was like, "All right, and here we go." Why is it okay? We're gonna drill a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna push. And why is it not coming out? This is being stubborn. They're laughing at me. I felt so bad. Came home, brought Rumi to Walmart, came back, took a nap, then went to the gym, and here we are. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't. It surprisingly didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to. It was just weird because of the how deep the bone the tooth roots were. I can speak. I could feel the pressure, and like like for example, the pressure came pretty much like all the way up to right underneath my eye by like the cheekbone because they were that long. So when he was sitting there tugging on it, I could feel the pressure up by my cheekbone. It felt really weird. Yeah, sometimes teeth be like that. I get that. I had baby teeth that had no adult replacements, and the dentist had to basically destroy them to get them out. Yeah. With this tooth that I had out, it was numbed. It was numbed. That's why I didn't feel the pain. It was just the pressure that I was feeling. Because yeah, if I was not numbed, oh boy, no. Last time I had a teeth removed, I yelled at the doctor because he was being a dick. My jaw locked up after they gave me the Lidocaine. Oof, duh. I paid the extra for them to knock me out with ketamine. I know that my top wisdom teeth that got removed recently just kind of fell out, according to the dentist. Still, you're not supposed to feel the pressure. I got extra. Well, I was going to feel the pressure with how deeply rooted it was, no matter how much he gave me. And like I had shots at like on the roof of my mouth, back by the tooth. And I got shots on like the outside cheek area. And then I think like halfway through, I think he went up and put some shots like directly into the socket that he was working in to help numb it more before like the final tugs that he was doing. But I also have very sensitive just like I'm very hypersensitive to how my body is, and so like I could he also said something about my bone being super dense around the tooth. Still you're not I kept laughing when I got my tooth removed. Oh yeah, laughing gas, that's what I found out. That stuff doesn't work on me. Oh, the nitrous gas. Yeah, they didn't have that here, unfortunately. Otherwise that would have been nice, but no. He was like, open as wide as you can. I held on my can. It's locked and didn't listen. Kept telling me to open wider. I was crying and yelling as best as I could without being able to move my jaw because the lidocaine caused it to lock up. That sounds like a horrible dentist. And I am so sorry you had to go through that. Surprisingly, so I felt the needle prick on the outside of the tooth, like by my cheek side. But like the first like one or two pricks of the lidocaine on the roof of the mouth, I actually didn't feel it at all. No, it was laughing gas. I just found it funny for some reason. I mean, I've had it before in different dentist office where it makes me just feel like I'm floating on a cloud, honestly. Like yeah, I would be able to feel the pain or like feel the pressure of stuff happening, but I wouldn't really care. But no, my dentist was very nice for me today. I've never actually had wisdom teeth. They never grew in for me. I had one removed when I was like 22, and the dentist just injected the gum around the tooth. Ugh. A lot of painkillers and numbing agents don't work very well. Yeah. Yeah, I went to Aspen Dental. That's the dentist that was a prick. Ugh. Ugh. I. I'm so sorry for you. Yeah, I would not. I would hope that you reported him, or at least like left him a really bad review for how poorly he treated you. Because ow, mine like the entire time was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, okay, we're gonna like he was so sweet the entire time. You could tell that he knew what he was doing, and like when he got stumped with my tooth being such a stubborn ass to get out, he was taking it very well. But he was like, yeah, you have humbled me today. Like you can tell that he's been doing this a while, and he's just like, yeah, okay, this is atypical, and I'm like, whoops. When I was a kid, I had like 14 cats. Ugh. Ugh. I might have to do something similar soon, but ugh. Thunder. I thought it was still supposed to hurt after 3 shots of lidocaine, so I just stopped it. I've had that before too. I specifically warned him ahead of time that I am resistant to the lidocaine. So he needed to use extra, and he did. He was very generous with it, which I think is why I wasn't having such a hard time with it as I could have been. But yeah, I was very clear with my dentist. I was like, look, these are the issues I've had before. These are what I'm concerned about. You might run into this. And he was like, got it. And just he rolled with it. He's awesome. I got really lucky. My wisdom teeth had to be removed because they couldn't be saved. They were that's pretty much why I got mine removed. The tooth that I had removed is like the topmost left backest molar. And it's not from too much sugar, it's just from the medications that I'm on, or the pH balance is messed up. So even with like the most amount of flossing and brushing in the world, it's super hard to not develop the cavities at this point. And that tooth should have been out like 2 years ago at a different dentist that I was like, hey, this tooth is going to be an issue, kind of like the one that I had mirrored to it on the other side of my mouth that I had the first one taken out. And they were like, no, we can save it. We can put a filling in. It'll be fine. It's right up against the nerve, but it'll be fine. It was not fine. And then that dentist retired or left. And I just never got back in to see the dentist until now. Or like this last dentist. And he took one look at that tooth and went, that one's gotta go. There's no saving that one. I felt so bad though, because it was basically rotted all the way up, so he was trying to like pull it out and it just kept flaking into pieces. No, mine was too much sweets and soda and not enough brushing. That's fair. Yeah, I've been lucky. The dentist I've seen since I was a kid has always been the best, to the point he got into trouble for being accommodating for people's financial situation. So he said, fuck it, I'll do it myself, and opened his own practice. That's so sweet of him. On top of that, I have periodontal gum disease. I have lost over 30%. Ooh. Ouch. I don't have that. I know I have really bad gingivitis, so like no matter what I do, my gums are always gonna bleed. But I really hope my teeth don't all fall out. Like, that's not fun. I hope you're able to like get ahead of it, so that's not like all at once type of thing. But I'm so sorry, Moon. That's not fun. I want the nose to stop it. Ah. Why does nose got to be stuffy? Oh. Kitty. Hi. Thank you for the raid. How was Crime Sim? Alina. I was supposed to be going in every 3 months, but I couldn't afford the payments. So, oh, duh. That's fair. The only reason that I'm able to get all of my tooth work being done recently is because I'm on state insurance, and it's like a silver lining. It's like for being in the situation that I'm in, it's like the one silver lining. It is me. It was very crimey. Fair. Did you get to punch Tom? Did you break his lamp? Punch his lights out? Literally. It's like $300 every 3 months. That's after my insurance. Ugh. Yikes. On-screen celebration. He did break his lamp. Oh, if it should still be available. Do the flower crown redeem. I did thing. Axel came in as I said something about breaking his lamp. Oh. Alright. That's alright. I'll get it. I'll put it back on. There we go. So I did. Yeah. I did it with a bunch of the people that I know and that are my friends and that I love. And so at least he didn't misspell pet again, right? Hi, Desi. All right, go eat your dinner. Thank you. No, this flower crown is a free VTuber PNG
Oh,
asset.
look! A dandelion must be the last one of the season.
But it's a Kiri found them. They're a free PNG item asset, and this one was customizable. So I went and did like an overlay. So from on screen left to right, we've got actually Axel as that bluish green flower with the green center. And then
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. This is my own stream. I'm trying to explain things. You're on here too, fucker. So then like the blue one with the varying different blues is mine. The small one in between the purple flower. So the purple flower snowflake people. Yes, the snowflake peoples were textured and they are originally hearts. But I was like, oh, I can change that because they bounce. So the purple one next to mine, the purple rose, is meant to be Kiri's. And then in between Kiri and I, there's a little flower that's supposed to be I'm trying to like figure out how I can show this on screen. But it's supposed to be for Sai. It's supposed to be like his red hoodie, his gray feathers, and then like his blue eye. And then the one above him is Via's. And then I didn't know what to do for Renzi's, so I just had his as a black flower for the crow. And then underneath, next to Kiri and underneath Renzi is the little red one with the two grayish ones in the middle of it. That's supposed to be Skelly. And then next to Skelly, I tried to make one for Render. And then above Renders, so in between Renzi's and the one next, like the other rose next to Renzi's, in between there's Sally's. The rose that's next to Sally's is supposed to be Alina's. And then the next one, the next rose down, so this red one with like the little blue in the middle, is supposed to be Mene's. Of course, you're on there. And then right next to Mene's, between the two roses, is Moon's. And then the one above that is supposed to be Alistair's. And then the rose next to Alistair's is supposed to be Kuika's. And then we've got the one on the very right side is supposed to be Mesa's, based off of his current VTuber, because I didn't know what colors to give him. But yeah. Then you got my friends. Friends and the people who are here and support me, and I appreciate you guys. So yeah, I put a lot of thought into it. Yeah, you got a flower in my flower crown. It's this one with the red and the blue. Because I used your colors off of your character. With the layer burn effect. Or the linear burn effect. And then you're right next to Kuika and Alistair. And yours is over on this side, Axel. Right there. Papa! We do need to do another game night soon. That would be fun. It's just so. Oh, yours is this one, right in between the two roses, so that it's got. I color picked the eye color that you gave me, and then did. What did I do? What did I do? Oh. Okay, wait, wait. um, it was supposed to be like your eye color, and then the shirt color, and I can't remember. If you ever alter it, feel free to throw some gold touches on to mine for definition. Not my favorite color, but it works well with black, and it's kingly. That's fair. I didn't know which colors you wanted to be associated with, so I was just going with the ones on your little dude. But yeah, I did that before I went over to work on this, and I have not gotten a ton of progress on this, but it's okay. Hmm. He knows I do emotes. I'm doing this for him right now. But yeah. Okay, Bessie, I gotta go get the big kid ready for bed. Gotta look. Okay. Good luck, Curie. I love you too. Thank you for the raid. I have no idea. I don't know if I should just match Curie, add in some teal turquoise because that's my favorite color, or just work with whatever works best with black. Do whatever feels you. Honestly, that's what I feel like. Yeah. What was I working on? Jacket and hat. Okay. Ugh, my nose needs to stop. Yeah, so on top of, getting the tooth extracted, I woke up today with my nose being all stuffy and runny, like back and forth runny or stuffy. Afterward, I'm told, yeah, by the way, you're not supposed to blow your nose for at least 3 days. And if you sneeze, try to sneeze with your mouth open. And I was like, okay, I'll try. My mouth currently is not too bad, but the peak of swelling is said to usually happen between 48 to 72 hours after the extraction happens. So, like with another 2 to 3 days after the extraction. Um, so I expect it to hurt more tomorrow, but it wasn't super horrible to have it done. All right, Smash. Good night. I hope you sleep well. Get some good rest. Ugh. I want to blow my nose. I hate this. I even did a saline rinse before stream. This is bullshit. I hate this. Mm. No, I was completely awake the whole time. It took like an hour. Um But yeah, they just numbed me up really well, and see, if the tooth had cooperated, that's what he was expecting to do. But like I said, it took an hour to get the little shit out. Because of how rotted it was, it kept like breaking apart as he tried to pull it. But then the other issue was that my roots are super deep, apparently, to the point where I was laughing a little bit because he stopped and went, "Oh wow," because of how stubborn my teeth were being. And said that I had humbled him today. Um, and secondly, so my roots were also atypical because instead of separating out into 3 different branches like they're supposed to do, they were all fused together all the way down. Um, and they were also like crooked and not straight. So like they were curved. Um, and like touching up against like my sinus passage. So it was very stubborn to come out. My roots were very skinny and awkwardly shaped. Yeah, no, mine were not skinny. Awkwardly shaped, yes. Skinny, no. And he said something about he had mentioned that the bone around my teeth was very dense, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, I need food, so be lurking. Scream if you need anything.
Okay. Enjoy the foods. I hope it's num num. Says Via. Oh, that kind of hurt. Why did that hurt? Dental work can suck can suck. Last time I went in, I was pretty lucky to have a good dentist. He was quick and very nice guy. Yeah, the guy that I was with for my dentist was very good. Like he was very kind about it. He had a very good humor, good mood about it. Believe that means healthy bone. I don't know. I'm not exactly the same. Like he wasn't mean about it. He was very like understanding. He explained what he was doing every step of the way. Um, and he was able to laugh about, you know, the struggle of it not working like it's supposed to, but background. Are you two fighting over food?
Maybe.
No. No. Maybe. uh, y'all silly. Uh, ugh. I feel like the sniffles are also not helping the pressure because I feel like I keep getting tastes of blood here and there after I sniffle.
Mm.
I don't know what to do about it. Me and Via really do share a brain cell at times. That just means you're good friends. That's all. Nothing wrong with that. Listen to the sound of birds. Anxiety, anxiety, light for the weakness with burn no, heaven if you sent us down, so we could build a playground. For all the sinners playing saints, you'll be so proud of what we made. Let us have built around, 'cause you're the only refuge now. For every mother and every child, every brother is caught in the crossfire. In the crossfire. To go. He's caught in the crossfire. The sun and the sound of birds. Anxieties, anxiety. Oh, you nearly shattered your kneecap today. What? What happened? I don't like how my nose is making me sound. I don't like this. It's annoying. I hate sounding all stuffed up like this because it's annoying. Ah. I get like a few minutes of relief before it just clogs right back up again. I don't understand. It's like it's just swelling closed. If I blow my nose, it will unclog for the duration of me blowing my nose. And then like as I'm throwing away the tissue, it clogs right back up. And I'm like, why we do this? only person I can think of that this came from is one of my brothers because he was complaining about a stuffy nose very recently. And then complaining about how it just kept running. And now myself and my son both have a stuffy nose again.
Bruh.
Which, you know, is fantastic. Oh, such. Hey, stretchies. I took one of our grill scrapers and swung it to try and dry it off. I swung a little too far and swung it directly into your kneecap. Oh no! That might not have been the best idea. I'm sorry that you hit your kneecap though, cause oofda. Aw, right, he's gone. That was a nummy tea too. Crossfire, baby, baby, baby. It's caught in the cross. Okay, no, I need to blow my nose. Sorry, muting on stream. Perfect example. It cleared up just enough for me to blow my nose to get snot out of there, and now it's right back to being swollen.
Oh no.
This is some bullshit. And I'm a little nervous to sleep like this because I don't want to end up sleeping with my mouth open and then drying out my mouth, potentially drying out the new socket with the blood clot back there. Because I don't want dry socket again. If I can avoid it. So I don't know. I don't know what else to take to try to help it. Although, I don't know if I retook Sudafed earlier or not. I'm monitoring my knee right now just in case I did something to it, but it's a little sore, but nothing too bad. I think it's just bruised. That's fair. And I would hope it's just bruised. But yeah. That we. Comes undone. All I want is to feel a bit. All I want is to feel a bit. All I want is to feel a bit. All I want is to feel a bit.
Hey, at least I didn't smack underneath the kneecap. That would have been really bad. Ugh. I'm hungry, but it's too late to eat. I hope I can get breakfast. Oh, I hope you can get breakfast too. Breakfast is important, or so I've been told.
Ma'am.
Don't worry, I eat my breakfast in the morning. I can't take my pills otherwise.
Okay, good.
Also, it's very hypocritical of you to ma'am me on that.
Why?
Because 90% of the time you're like, I hungers. I'm not gonna get food.
I always hungers. No, it requires effort.
My point exactly. It takes effort for me to get my food too.
Yeah, but you have to eat.
So do you.
Debatable.
Either you eat or I don't.
Yes, but... Hey.
Mm. Learn to make donuts. But see, donuts would require effort. In his defense. Stupid ass defense, but in his defense. I didn't finish my lunch and I skipped dinner because, well, yeah. Definitely make sure you can get some food in you, TJ. You need food.
Son of a bitch.
How much have you eaten today?
Who?
You.
Yes.
What have you eaten today?
I had pancakes for breakfast and quesadillas for dinner.
Have you drinking anything today?
At some point.
Fine, you pass for now. Oh, hey, it's actually clearing up a little bit. I can actually breathe through
Nice.
my nose just a tiny bit.
Ow.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
No. My shoulder.
I'll fight your shoulder.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing for stream in the morning. It's so nuts that it takes too much effort for donuts. I mean, it takes a lot of steps, to be fair. So I'm not supposed to engage in any kind of exercise that raises my heart rate for the first 3 days after the procedure. And I know streaming isn't technically an exercise, but because of my tachycardia, I'm like, I don't know if I should play anything that's too stressful. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to play. Because zombies would be way too stressful. That would put my height having a stroke. Put my heart rate up too high. Put my high rate. God damn it. Fucking bullshit. But I don't know if I'm gonna be awake enough to actually like do art in the morning without like passing back out while doing it. My issue. Like part of me wants to do ADHD and anxiety are screwed when isn't our heart rate high? Yep. Except that I have also the other conditions that make it even higher without that. But yeah, yeah. It's part of you wants to do Binding of Isaac again,
Hmm.
but I don't know if that's a good idea either.
Oh.
Because I know in like some of the more stressful boss fights, that also increases my heart rate. So I don't know. Big hugs, leaving while our bodies be. I know. Big hugs back to you though, Alina. Oh, I had to 15 stream streak. Let's go, Render. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Excuse me. I cannot wait to get another super comfy chair. Nice. I cannot wait for you to get a super comfy chair as well. That sounds super nice. The hell? Why did that? No, don't do that. Back like that. Yes, when it's losing its comfort. Oh no. Ah. Started tasting blood in my mouth again. I didn't even do nothing this time. I'm also really hungry because all I was able to eat for dinner was like basically mashed potatoes and then some brown sugar glazed carrots that I made that were like super soft. But also, I can only be in certain positions to be comfortable. What the fuck? I know, right? My heart rate has been higher lately. Usually, as you know, my heart rate is very low in the 40s to 50s, maybe 60s. But the other day ago, it was in the 80s. My heart rate after my workout section was 86. It was just a normal day. It could be stress. Maybe if I get a jacuzzi, I can just soak there all day and be fine. Maybe. I feel like that might have some health complications of its own, though. I live in an apartment building, and that's fair. Stress causing my heart rate to double. It's possible, or it could also just because you're getting older. That can happen too. But I don't know. It could be any number of things. I mean, you were also sick recently, so that could be partially from that too. Yeah. Superman. Discovered another thing about getting older that I dislike, but I feel like it's TMI for stream. Fair. It feels weird, my heart rate being so high. I mean, that's fair. If you're concerned about it, like if it's really bothering you, you can always talk to a doctor about it. I cannot give you sound medical advice because I am not a doctor. I am just a person on the internet. I feel like that's too dark.
calls me Superman. And I night. The back of my hand. Right now it's 62, which is normal-ish. Maybe it's just the illness and stuff. It could be. Ow. Ugh. Okay. And you isn't a random person on the internet. You're the beloved and wonderful cutie, Leafy, the nubbiest and loveliest streamer. I don't know about all of that, but I appreciate you. I'm a human. You are a human. You're a limit breaker human. Oh, okay. No, it hurts to smile like that. Ouch. Da, 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 da. I hate this. Mm-hmm. I feel like that outside edge of it is bleeding. I can still feel the clot there. Like the main clot is there and it's fine. But it's probably where the sutures are that are more like flesh wound.
Sensitive, I guess.
Yeah, or where he had to like pull it away and tear it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what just started bleeding a little bit when I smiled too big. Also, hi Pimp Seal, welcome in. Well, I do know me. You are a wonder. I truly mean that. Not to mention to be angry, so that means it's true. Yeah, but he's biased.
I'm not biased. I'm Via.
Via is biased. Stinky.
The disappointment in your voice.
I'm like, you did not just dad joke me. Hi, I'm dad. I said thank you. I was finally able to get them onto this model after doing the art mesh technique. I want to work on this, but I don't think my brain's gonna let me work on this anymore. Not tonight anyway. I'm trying to decide if I want to try to put another gauze pack into my mouth and like just clench down or not. I don't want to fall asleep with that in my mouth. But if I'm bleeding again, then I should probably
At least for the time being, you should, yeah.
Yeah. But that means I have to go get it wet and everything. And put it in my mouth. Blah. That I'm just kind of tired because it's been a long day. I did not nap.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Who's online? Who is doing stuff? Ow. I don't know how long VV is gonna be on BRB screen. I feel like I didn't do a whole lot though. I got his face and I got like a
base layer of shading for his hat. I feel like I just kind of sat here most of the time. Other than doing like the flowers, which I feel like took longer than they should have.
Progress is progress. Also, shading takes longer.
I know it does, but I feel like I'm usually faster than this. I don't know. I think you did because you also made a crown. I mean, I didn't fully make it. I just added the colors to it, but yeah, I did do that.
Oh,
Good night, Lily. Hope the mouth heals up quickly for you. Thank you, Ender. I'll see how I'm doing in the
Blue is also
morning.
alive.
Huh?
Blue is also alive.
Yeah, I know Blue's got a hype train going on.
Hmm.
You also had a tooth extracted and you're sick today. Give yourself a break. No, never.
Yes.
No. I gotta be hard on myself,
Yes.
otherwise I won't do stuff.
No.
Okay. Nobody else is doing art. Like, I want to send off to more art, but I'm trying to. I promise. Ow. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Hey, nice. Now I can't yawn anymore. Yes, hello. I am a mature adult. I promise.
Oh, she changed her name.
Huh? Also, unrelated part of a song that played earlier reminded me of a completely different song, so thanks for reminding me. Fair enough. Was it Kryptonite? Because that reminded me of Three Doors Down Kryptonite. Because I think it was just like a different version of it that somebody did. I'm 19. I still have a pass mostly. Yeah, you're still in the teens. You're still considered a teen. You're just upper teen. Adulthood is a lie. Absolutely.
Correct.
I'm still stuck on I don't know where to go to. Should I just go to blue?
It's up to you.
I feel weird raiding into blue though, because they've got so many more people. And they're also playing like a storyline game, it looks like. So I'm like, I don't know how much people would want to be interested in that. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll go to 8. We'll go to blue. Alright, everybody. We are going to raid out to Blue Aether. You be good, be kind, be nice, be supportive. They are playing Nio 3. If you are new here and don't have access to the emotes, here's your raid message. If you do have access to the emotes, this one's going to be your raid message. If there's anybody who is not yet part of the Discord and would like to be, here's the link to it. You can always join for whenever I go live, any updates if I need to cancel or change plans, bunch of other stuff. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful night, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. And thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. I would not be able to be here without you guys, whether you are actively chatting or lurking. I appreciate every single one of you. That being said, I will look at those pictures of the donuts after this.
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.
Moonlight stitched in silver seams, frostbite hushes all my dreams.
I typed you out.
Vanish as I go. You were never meant to know. White breath goes into the air. Old songs freeze before they're there. Lantern eyes in drifting haze. I watch the world from far away. They say my name like it's a curse, a winter hymn hidden in verse, truth and trick in equal flow. What is real beneath the snow? I'm a whisper in the cold, 9 white tails, a heart of gold. If you chase me, you'll lose your way. When the path gets tough, they never stay. Kiss of frost, a fox's vow. You love me then, but fear me now. I fade like breath where north winds blow.
Time to head back out.
I am the secret in the snow.
Oh, why did that autocorrect that? Okay.
Collapsed in ice and time, your eyes begin to lose their shine.
I typed out hi to type in my
Borrowed warmth and
my emote, and it
lost love I shed
like autocorrected to like ass ham, and I was like, huh?
I give
Like that is not what I typed.